Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more Monumenta. Last time Teal, this time more Teal, because we've not finished it, as expected. I think we're maybe roughly a third of the way through, perhaps. Who knows? Who can say? Who can tell? Not me, I don't know how long this is. So last time we did the first era, the present, and we got all three of the keys from there. And now we are here one layer deep into the past, and I have 2 out of 5 keys. I did wonder where the keys we had corrected already went, and I went back and double-checked at the end of last stream. And this guy did indeed take them, and says that we have 2 out of 5, so that is nice. That kind of avoids the possibility of you accidentally removing keys from the instance, because, well, I guess you could die and get out that way. But in order to get out without dying, you need to talk to that guy who takes your keys from you in order to actually leave the place. You know what I mean. Anyway. We are going up in this direction, and we have been over that away. But we have not been over that away. So, over that away we shall go. This direction. Looks like a makeable jump. Very makeable jump. It's raining again for the 3rd day in a row. It's not been raining at any other time as well, unusually. It's always been in the evening it starts raining. At the same time every day, and that is some falling stuff. Well, that doesn't help. Up I go again, then. Pro tip, do not place a torch right there. And now we know. I'm also wondering if there's a quicker way up than going around in this direction, but I don't think that there is. Can duck through there, though. Alright, let's avoid the hole that I know is going to be at the top of this thing. There you go. Just a couple of bits of loose concrete powder. I almost fluffed that jump as well. I think knockback could be really good around here. I have the punch recoil bow, but I do not have a knockback weapon. Okay, 2 ghast spawners in pretty much the same locations they were last time around. Back inside here. I already know that this is going to loop. Or at least I can make a very educated guess that this is going to loop, because it did before. Or after. Maybe let's just not be out there for a moment. use the potion.
Where's the spawner?
I know it's somewhere very close to here. But where? Not push me off the ledge. There's a very random place for some flowers to be growing. Still no idea where the spawner is. It's up in the tree, I think. I think I see it up there now. Yes. There it is. Gotcha. Okay, and the next one should be over there somewhere. Nope. 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 Stop that. Okay. Obnoxiously loud, those guests. And it looks like this building may have several floors in this time period. Wow, not this room. But that is definitely a staircase that goes up, and I saw a spawner above the doorway there. There's an anvil. Very cool. 3 anvils, not quite as useful as they used to be, considering they cost less levels now, but it's still a free anvil. Still something. Doesn't look like any chests up there, mind. And there's nothing around in this section. There's one. Gimme. I'm assuming that our crystal is going to be in the same place up there. So that was a chest there. Probably not going to be... well... yeah, this just goes up here. Nothing else in the room. Time crystal is indeed in very much the same location. There's a second tree anvil. And a chest there as well. Give me that. And that. Yep. Okay. I think it's just down left to go now then. Could just drop down there, but that kind of puts me in a place where I can't retreat anyway. I could also just drop down into the void. Who wants to voluntarily do that? Semi-hidden chest. That is why it is sometimes useful to walk the path backwards. Otherwise I would have missed that. And that. That is not a regular loot chest, that is a book. Here is a regular loot chest. How long is this aforementioned book? 4 pages. That's readable. I stand and look upon the wreckage of our kingdom, the home in which I was raised. It is hard for me to comprehend the idea that it is gone, forever lost to the sands of time. And our king, he simply vanished. Without his strength, his wisdom, it is not long before Isharist was no more. And those things, they took my people away, placed them far below one of the seamounts, gave them some purpose. I dare not dwell on what it may be, I simply pray that they do not suffer. As for myself, I can only hope that I find some glimmer of hope within this fading hope, some outcrop of hope that has survived outside the hope. I shall start my search easterwards towards the streets of Malteria and Magamortia. May his spirit of guidance direct me towards salvation. Well, Malteria is clearly just at Malta. Not sure what place Magamortia is. Don't need to keep the book. Have a time crystal thing. Gets it out of my inventory. And downwards we go. Torches. Need to bring many of them with me this time. There's also, I think, 3 more stacks back in the lobby. Loads of torches. It's not one of the towns that still exists, just under a different name. It's some POIs. Gotcha. The law! There's another chest still in the same place. This is kind of dungeon repeating-ception, isn't it? Because I'm going to be replaying this dungeon in the future. And I'm also kind of, at the moment, replaying the dungeon inside of the dungeon. Sort of. Don't knock me off the platform. Don't knock me off the platform. Stop that. Okay, there's a lot of them up there and not much room to fight them. I go up the outside a little bit. That could work. There we go. And chest. Watch break. 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 And run. Prismatic shield MVP. Stop it, spider. I must have broken all the spawners here already. It just felt like there was a lot of them. A lot of mobs for not many spawners. Really? No. It's a good concept. I like the theming. I like the aesthetics a lot. This kind of quartz architecture. You usually see quartz architecture a lot in monument areas as well. So it's always nice to have lots of quartz architecture in something that isn't a monument area. This technically isn't really even the first time we've done a dungeon that's set in the past, because Referee exists and is kind of Seer Haven, but corrupted, and a past memory thereof. So that's technically in the past, maybe, kind of. That's the entrance to this building then, this side. More torches, we're chewing through them pretty quickly, as I figured that we would. also an entrance on this side. Where did the charged creeper come from? That's something I need to deal with fairly quick. Did not mean to throw the potion, but sure. There we go. Not sure there's that much up here, actually. At least not at this point in time. Get the distinct feeling there will be something up there on the next go-around. That was a bad place to put a torch. That could have been loose concrete powder. So no great way down from here? Doesn't really seem like it. But there wasn't really on the other track either. Oh no, it loops around that way. Okay. I mean, scaffolding still has its uses. I don't need it for jumping up short ledges anymore, because, yoink. But it could still be useful, I think. Can't actually think of where off the top of my head, but, surely. Surely scaffolding will still be useful for something. Uh-oh. Oh, whoop. Nice pressure plates on a bridge. That's a trick I've seen elsewhere recently. Map Break 5. Not even out yet. But there may be a bridge leading between orange and magenta in that map. And that bridge may be rickety, and that bridge may have trapdoors and pressure plates on it. So that is a familiar-ish looking trap. Definitely unrelated to that one, though. Brick. Brick. Okay, there's a crystal right there. That's a lot of elite Enderman. Get rid of the spawner. A very delayed reaction on that spawner. And just checking if there's any chests around here. I don't see any. Could you stop teleporting here, there, and everywhere, please? Thank you. There must be a chest somewhere on this island, right? It's pretty big. No? Maybe inside? Oh yes. Definitely a lot of space in here. And I keep falling into holes. As I am known to do. Okay, there's the main way in. Get out the bush! Got him. Finally. I teleported here, there, and absolutely everywhere. Anything around here? Yes, in fact. Oh. There was another rare thingamy in there. Okay, nothing around here. Found another little divot to fall into. Oh, that's a hole. And a chest. Right. Get rid of the bush. Okay, there's a way in there. This interior has a lot of ways in. I'm surprised I missed them all for quite so long. Found a way in eventually, mind. Oop. Is there a proper way down that isn't falling into the hole? Well, yes, this way. That's an even bigger hole. Uh-oh. And I've been pushed into it. Here for. Something somewhere is ringing. I am level 70. Should probably convert some of this into anvils before something bad happens. Getting there. Still got quite a bit of inventory space left, though. Alright, none of that, please, thank you. Is the area as bad with the berry bushes as area... whatever it is. Area 5 from Divinity's End? No. Therefore, it's fine. This is the one area with the river in Divinity's End that has berry bushes absolutely everywhere, and people hate it. This is positively tame compared to that. In fact, I didn't even mind it too much, I don't think. I'm now paranoid about the bridges, mind. Some people really didn't like the berry bushes and the wither roses in that area. Divinity's End now out for 1.19.2, by the way. They updated it. Very cool. They're also trying to get it on Realms, so it may be on there soon. Blug, even though I have pretty much nothing to do with the map. I was going to make an area for it at one point, and then I didn't. And that was the extent of my involvement. Okay. We need to back up a little. There we go. Okay. Not too much inside of this building, except the final key. And a chest. There's a chest down there. Yoink. Now, I don't really care, because I'm going to be getting out of here soon anyway, but let's find the gas spawner. Just break it from down here, that's fine. Right. But I think we're done here. Again, I could just drop into the void and get back, but let's walk back manually, just in case there's any chests that are more visible from this direction. It is a good map, and it is also long. Not nearly as long as Titan's Revolt, though. So I hear. I never played Titan's Revolt the whole way through. I played the beginning of it. But somehow it never really ended up coming to the top of my to-do list. Recoil grr. Here's your remaining keys. But I will go back to the past in a moment. Again, not going to bother actually sorting through these right now. I will do that at the end of the stream. Let's get them all out the inventory. Got my spare torches. That. Throw that in there. Need anything repaired right now? No. You're a good potion, and we don't have any other really, really good delve ones in here. I'll take that, I'll take that. And, right. Anvils! Swear the market price for anvils is gonna plummet if it has not already. Those things are everywhere now. Fast layer 1. Complete. Fast layer 2. This is considerably more intact. And there is in fact a past layer 4, and we have 7 keys. Alright, alright, alright. This all still seems perfectly safe on the central platform. Oh yes, this is very Divinity's End style. The Monumenta dungeon. I know it isn't. But anything with this architectural style, I think, will forever be related in the world of CTM to Pantheon, Divinity's End, Titan's Revolt at this point. Which direction do I want to go in? Okay, there's a massive building. There's another massive building. This whole place is massive buildings. I do want to try and get up there. Because last time there was a chest up there. And it is indeed the same. And it is indeed a random patron item that I have no idea what it's for. Whoopee! Well, I have it. mobs so far. Apple seeds. That's different. What are the purple things meant to be? Some manifestation of time paradoxiness? Would make sense, I think. Water physics. Getting stuck on every block. Fantastic game. Flawless. Alright, well. There's time crystal number 1. Looks like you might be able to come at this from either direction. Is there anything actually down here, chest-wise, or just a bunch of spawners? Because it looks to me like just a bunch of spawners. Right. What's in t'other direction? More spawners. Okay, you have a push ability, which is fairly useless in here, but might be annoying when I get back out into the void section. I have no idea where I am. Up here, apparently. Something on the roof? Where did the guy with the green sword come from? Not up here. Maybe that was the first bridge spawner and the archers are just the second bridge spawner? Not sure. Might have been very tempted to bring the Riptide Trident with me if I knew there were going to be quite this many aqueducts. Okay. so far, this actually seems easier than the previous time zone. Mainly because there is significantly less terrain deformation to get stuck on. A trap at the top of the stairs. This may be significantly mazier than the previous time zone, though. Okay. And this loops around down here. Jolly good. Get down from that blaze. You're not supposed to ride those. Let me break the spawner, thank you. Whoop, lag. Whoop, more lag. Drink the potion. No! There's a spiral staircase, my weakness. That's the point. I haven't come across the mandatory Patreon heads in the dungeon yet. What are you doing coming up to the floor? Key number 2. So far I've found an equal number of key chests as loot chests. Just a bit strange. Nope. Nope. There definitely not any loot chests in here. Just the key chest. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is the room. Yeah, I think this is the building that's usually kind of back in this corner with the gas spawner over there and the gas spawner over there. I think this is that building. It looks very different when it's intact. There be a loot chest. And a very large hot spring-ish type pool. Roman baths-esque. Whole room. Lots of coal. Don't mind if I do. I've opened a chair. What a sentence you hear every day. Okay, this is the section of the building with the gas spawners. It has a considerably deeper basement in this time zone. Thought it didn't line up quite right. It was, in the correct location. More or less. Another free anvil. Key is no longer in this room, though. This key was in a lower down room. These are some very nicely furnished rooms. Mending... That's a lot of magic damage. I think it's worth taking back a set of that, just to have it, if nothing else. Nothing up on this side, though. Nothing down here, apart from where we came from. Anvil a second. Again, don't think too hard about how I got these free anvils in the previous area when I've got them now. Chrono bolts. I've seen a few of those floating around the guild plot. Here's where they came from. Yeah, it's considerably more open and less linear than the other two time zones. Where is the important room? Is there a room behind a bookcase or something? What are these anyway? Probably nothing. Curse of Vanishing. Less than nothing. I mean, I hear a mob. Somewhere. Aha! 21 pages! Just goes down here. Well, nothing back here but lore. Somewhere on the left, you say? lingering instant health. Pretty useless. But yeah, Teal, very good. I am a big fan of this kind of aesthetic anyway. I'm not yet quite sure how repetitive this is going to be on future runs, especially with the dungeon kind of replaying itself several times anyway, within itself. If things might get a little bit samey, a little bit more quickly than usual, but we'll see. Here's the room of Patron heads. Had to be here somewhere, didn't it? Space. It's gonna get bigger and bigger with every single dungeon. I am, unfortunately, not unspoiled about the end of the dungeon. I have seen people talking about it. Nobody spoiled it for me. I've just caught random bits of conversation about it. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I have the gist. It's a good way to clear lots of items out of your inventory. Now they all take up only one slot. There I am. Me with the KVT glasses skin, apparently. Nice. I'm not sure I'll be seeing the end of the dungeon today anyways. I wanted the higher up exit out of the room, thank you very much. This is undoubtedly not the quickest way to get there. But this does find me another chest. Oink. Somehow missed that one previously. What block is that? The underside of a grindstone. Well, buzzsaw thing. Not a grindstone. That's a different block entirely. Alright, that way or that way? Let's go left. Let's go this way. Knock knock. Anybody home? Try I just walk straight past that door. I am unobservant. Loot. what variant of my skin I'm using at the moment. It's a very easy way to find out. It's not the skin with the glasses. I don't even know how player heads work exactly. Don't they stay the same as the state they were placed in when they were placed? So even if I change my skin again now, that head is always going to have KVT's glasses, because at the time it was placed, they had KVT's glasses. I think that's how it works. Not 100% sure about that one, though. You somehow got very stuck. This path does not, in fact, lead directly to the Colosseum. I could totally jump down there if I wanted to. Well, maybe it does. This cave doesn't go very far into the wall. I didn't think it would loop around that quickly. No more coal. Now we loop around the Colosseum. Presumably there is going to be another mini-boss inside. Somehow ended up with a conglomeration of Monumenta and a mini-boss there. That is not a word. Perhaps it should be, but it is not. Okay, and again, not much around the ground floor. What do be this? Lower shortcut, upper shortcut. Hello. Hello, block I cannot easily break. Right here. That is highly convenient. Here. Have 2 crystals. And that one was upper, presumably? Yes. And I'm going to just assume that the lower one doesn't work, because I haven't found it from the other side, and there is indeed another mini-boss. And it's a Ravager! That makes a whole lot of sense with this being a Colosseum and all. Doesn't mean I like it. Hey, buddy. Oh, you've got some charge on you. Just run him around. By civilians. I think this might actually be the easiest time zone. simply because, as I mentioned, the terrain. The terrain here is much nicer. And also, I'm encountering many unprimed spawners. Presumably because I was above this section before, and the mechanism that slowly unprimed spawners when a player is not even nearby is not currently working. Making this a little bit easier than it otherwise would be. I think it impacts things massively, though. It's a little concession stands up here. There are the stairs. It has gotten considerably mistier outside. Must be because the mini-boss is nearby, yep. I get far away for the boss bar to disappear off my screen. And the mist immediately dissipates. And it's back, and it's gone. And it's back. And it's gone. And it's back. Gone. Back. Gone. Back. Gone. Okay, I'll stop. Those concession stands are not for you, my friend. Whoop! I do not want to go down there. Not right now. And down you go. Ah, nice. Another sigil. I did see the rare bow, by the way. I didn't recognize the texture. I will look at it properly later. Wink. Where are we at? Half an hour left. There's presumably going to be another key up here. Random falling block. Very immaculately mown lawn you have over there. What is this place then? Some kind of eating establishment? There's coal again. Apparently it's pronounced coal. So I have heard. Oh, there was a spawner up there. Like that. Theoretically, there should be a key up here somewhere. Tier 5. And I am running out of torches. And I'm running into lag. The aesthetics in this dungeon are gorgeous. Give me key. I feel like I'm making pace a lot quicker than last time as well. It's all the terrain. It's all about the terrain. This terrain is just so much nicer and so much generally flatter. There also are not the annoying hyper-skeleton spawners in this time zone. And I'm finding them annoying, and I'm playing Mage, which should be the class that's most equipped to deal with that thing, in theory. Probably even more annoying to deal with if you're playing Rogue. Or really anything else. So, low on torches and low on infantry space. I do not need arrows. We have gazillions of arrows. I can ditch the arrows. Nothing in this room. Okay, I think this little section done. Still over there to go. And downwards we have down there, and down there, and over there. And over there. Is there no longer a size limit on dungeons? Because when they were instanced a little bit more than they are now, it had to be a certain size, I recall. And I do not know, but it very much feels like between all the various iterations I'm going through here, this dungeon is quite a bit larger than that. I may be wrong. I've only gathered 3. Thought I had more than that. Did I put them away in one of these boxes? No. Maybe I do only have 3 keys. I thought I'd collected more. Well. Chests. Lots of them. With the other random stuff in it. This one. Give me that. There do be chests. That and that. I don't feel like I'm getting that many chests that quickly. But the dungeon is just so big that I am still getting lots and lots of chests. That. And the guild plot. It's in a standard dungeon box. Hmm. Shows you how big the box is. But this way. Mind went blank there for a moment. Alright. Don't even know if WonderSim's seen this new room yet. Doink. Doink. Not that. That. Torture me! Oh yes, and I also grinded some adventurous crystals, and I bought this guy, only to find out that all he sells is flipping rails! Why would I need rails, or repeaters, or comparators? Useless NPC. Don't know why I just teleported back there again. It's because I'm trying to read chat at the same time as I'm trying to do things in-game. and I cannot multitask. Alright, alright. It is a considerably boxier room than some of the other rooms we have, but that's also the last bit of space. So I wanted to try and pack in as many containers as I possibly could. And also I am generally better at making less organic looking rooms. As I think most people are. Not everyone, though. There are some people who are very, very good at making organics. And I'm down here now. Did one not want to be down here now? But I am. So I may as well roll with it. Hello down here. That looks like a convenient teleporter over there, actually. Give me that shortcut. All worked out in the end. Now then, I really need to stop reading chat at the same time as I'm trying to make jumps, or trying to select options from a menu, or trying to do anything, really. Still on trapdoors. How did I miss? Point blank range. And I whiffed. Aha. I see. I now understand why there are so many trapdoors. It all makes sense now. It do be a trap. See there! There! There's a good use case for the scaffolding. So can't just yeet cannon all the way up that one. I found one. I found a use for where I could have used some scaffolding. I don't think that ladder is going to go anywhere useful anymore. Okay, so we wrap around in that direction. There's the huge tree again. But let's take this connecting path. You have a powerful bow. Nope, worth a look. Must investigate every waterfall. Must collect additional torch-making material. These purple things are already useless mobs. Hello, tree. Again. Uh-oh. Platforming. Uh-oh, again. Grab this chest for the third time. Time travel be like... Oh, it'd be like that. It'd be like I am incapable of parkour. And that is not the recoil bow. Time key number 4. This looks like it's just going to wrap around to somewhere I've already been, but let's do it anyway. This is some possibly unstable platform. Thought I broke you. Minecraft, please. Where's that bell ringing again? I wonder if it just does that at regular intervals or something. Okay, nothing further in this direction. That does indeed just wrap around to somewhere I've already been. There is a floating island over there where I have not been. Not really anything on it, though. Just a way to get up from down there. And then loops around. What is the house has a beehive for a chimney? A little bit unusual. There's always time to stop and eat cake. No matter how many mobs you're being followed by. Okay, there we go. And up high and a little down low. Another free anvil. Where are you all coming from? Not the obelisk. I think this island is going to have a substantial number of chests. Well, buildings typically means more chests. As the Grey Dungeon will also tell you. And then this loops... does not loop back around to there. It looked like it might. It doesn't. I think I've been everywhere in this upper section now then. Apart from maybe down the cave at the back, if that still exists. Useless extinguisher. Lag. 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 Lag be gone. Okay, and this kind of goes right back to the beginning. Not sure they've taken any knockback, actually. I was thinking knockback might be useful against them, but then I thought again, and thought I haven't seen them take any knockback. Maybe they are resistant. Would make a lot of sense. Hello, ladder. There's a giant axe in there. That might have been another rare. Find out. up soon. Do, 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 do. Yep, this is the beginning. So we have that away, that away. There's the cave. Hang out the back of the building. Where does the ladder go? Yeah, those definitely do not take a knockback. This just loops around to down here. That. Yes, it definitely feels, to me, like this time zone is significantly easier than the previous one, and slightly easier than the one before that. Because, as I keep mentioning, the terrain is much nicer. Also, I think the mobs are a little bit nicer as well. These civilians don't really do much, the purple guys don't really do much. The archers aren't bad. Whereas the earlier time zones had the obnoxious, fast-spawning skeletons and the ghasts with the lasers. So it's a little weird how this area later into the dungeon is easier. Maybe at least a small part of it is because I've now played some of the dungeon and I know more of what to expect from it. I don't think that's counted for everything. Okay. Nice death trap. Hello, I'm down here now. I did not want to be down here now. How do I even get out from down here? There's an exit down here. I could get back to the lower teleporter. That would work. Do not die. Yes, there's a spawner way up there. It's another drop down. Let's not. Where am I and how did I get here and how do I leave? I didn't want to be down here. I didn't want to explore any more area right now. No, 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 no. I did manage to guess the exit, though. That's good. Teleporter. Dungeon is big. Dungeon has loot. Alright, let's see. I did not want to put you in there. I wanted to put the coal in there. And the anvil. And the soul threads. And I need you, and I need you. Let's see what cool stuff we have in all of these chests. It's chest bopping time. Bop. Though this slot I can immediately just put away somewhere. Okay. Fill a loot, fill a loot, fill a loot. And also some things that are very much not fill a loot. Also ended up with a random book somehow from somewhere. I mean, personally, yes, but that also kind of impacts the what you're going for aesthetically. I don't think balance curve being weird is as bad as it usually is in CTM maps, because you're playing this content multiple times. And therefore, the balance of each individual thing is significantly less important as it would otherwise be. Or at least that's my view. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Alright. So, loot that's actually interesting. We have a lot of chrono bolts. They weren't in the first two sections, but they are here. We have many blocks, but every dungeon gives out many blocks. We have 3 more sigils. We have a decent amount of money, considering I am not converting tier 5s. We have the powder fragments instead, and we've got quite a few of those now. And then we have this random book. Why is everything so quiet? When things die, friend, they fall silent. When the stones themselves wither to dust, the choices we've made we will come to regret in eternity. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do with that random bit of paper when I previously translated some of this text? I still have it. I really should not bother translating this right now, but I'm going to. Alright. C. A. L. M. Karma. Lightning bolty thing is S. Karma must. L E. Learn. F. From. I think that's an H. His. Oh, that's a longer word. T. I. N. That is not a T. That is an M. I think that's mistakes. I think. Yes. Mistakes. Or. The. I don't think I've seen that symbol before. Something. E. I. L. Probably veil then. Which means the two interlocking lines in a diamond-ish shape is a V. Is lost. Let's double check that first word, because karma doesn't really look like a name. But no. That's what it says. Unless I am very much mistaken. Yeah. Karma must learn from his mistakes or the veil is lost. No idea what that means. But I have translated it anyway. Right, and we also have the Patreon material, whatever that's used for. And we have Infinity, Fire Aspect 1, Sniper 3, and Breaking 10, plus 16% speed when in main hand. That's very good. 16 projectile damage and 5 projectile speed? I think that's like... yeah. And is a very, very quick projectile shooting thing. Well, I've also used the 1000 projectile speed chrono bolt. That isn't going to help, but yeah, even still. Infinity, very, very rapid projectiles. Probably even useful underwater. 16 damage, sniper 3. This is a fantastic bow. It's not actually as much raw damage as this. However, you get an item with speed on it. It has sniper 3, which means it's going to deal more damage unless something is right next to you. And it has infinity. That is a yes, please. Magic Protection 2, Duelist 2, Smite 2, Unbreaking 35. 13 attack damage, 1 attack speed, 55% spell power. It's a wand. Unfortunately, I just bought the Magenta Epic. Purple Epic not that long ago. Which is even better. Otherwise, I totally would have used that. So, I have something that outclasses even that, unfortunately. If I was still using the light grey wand, I would definitely have swapped to that. And that is all the time though which I have. Tomorrow we will be doing something different to break this up a little bit. But I will return to Monumenta and maybe possibly finish this Teal dungeon on Thursday. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon.